I was born with a nice small waist and nice shoulder waist taper. And I said, I will shock the world of bodybuilding.
Lee Haney is by far the greatest bodybuilder of all time. In this era, he had all these guys to deal with. Lee, he stayed strong, got better and better, got stronger and stronger. By far, ain't nobody come close to him.
A former Mr. America, a former Mr. Universe. Good welcome now for Lee. Totally awesome! Haney!
Olympia, Lee Haney. Five-time Mr. Olympia, Lee Haney.
Whatever you do, do your very best. He said, don't have but, do anything.
Mass is the ultimate goal of every bodybuilder. You know, you put in a lot of hard work and dedication into the gym. And the end result, of course, is large, thick muscle density. That is mass. That's everything. Number one, of course, you're talking your nutrition. Then you're talking your training. Then you're talking about psych. It's almost like the law of physics. Everything is connected to everything. One without the other is zero. It's about muscle. It's about beef. You know, and that means the guys with the largest muscle. And of course, we're looking at definition. That separate the men from the boys. Mr. Olympia should be something grand. Our bodybuilding should be something grand. So that's why the biggest and the thickest and the largest is bodybuilding.
I said, I will shock the world of bodybuilding. That type of you can, that type of you believe, is in their DNA. There's something that's inside of certain people that speaks that and make it a reality. And what you really believe, and if you're willing to back up what you speak, you're gonna be confronted with negativity, negative people, but you have to hold true to who you are and believe and continue to move forward, launch forward, and do great things. Having that attitude, it made all the difference. Whatever they grab their hands to, they maximize it and take it to a whole nother level. With great trials come great success, if you have the heart.
So it was about training, attitude, energy in the gym, just making it happen. The love of the game.
Goals are important. Passion is important. Waking up in the morning and having an excitement about the day is important. Attitude will take you further than any talent or genetics you have. Okay? Attitude is everything. I can remember Surgeon Ubray's skin. Surgeon Ubray's in the gym like, look at the skin on this guy. Look like saran wrap for skin. Beautiful skin. Zane would do sit-ups. Zane would do one set of sit-ups for an hour without stopping. I'm like, my God, what planet is he from? I'm like, God, this is unbelievable, this gym.
Come on. Get serious.
When I watched Robbie going from exercise to exercise, he was like an animal in the gym. With style, with class, the way he moved. success. You want results. You have to promise yourself. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. Promise yourself that you'll always give it everything you got. Come on, damn it! Show me! Squeeze it!
Seemed like, as the metabolism got bigger, when you build more muscle, you need more fuel. And that's really what kept me driving to, of course, the food got more and more as my body weight climbed, and eventually that body weight was maximum 310. Competed closer to 260, but, that would be a phase I go through for 20 weeks to rip down and get down to body fat and be able to compete with the best. So you have to have that balance, and for me, I think with the deep muscle tissue and as much muscle mass as I had, remember that was the biggest I ever was. I was probably 280, super lean, probably 5% body fat when that happened. I was just, full force being a bodybuilder. Rice here. This rice cooker runs 24/7.
Staying motivated in a routine and also staying on a strict diet. Pretty much you have to have the discipline. I mean, you have to fit your bodybuilding lifestyle into your current lifestyles. And let's be honest, seeing improvements is going to be a motivating factor to anyone. That's really what gave me the drive and the motivation. Anyone that's good at something obviously strives to be better and better. They want to see how far their potential actually goes, and I think that's the same thing with trying to see what the weight training, of course, getting your body in the right kind of condition, whether it be to be a bodybuilder competitively, just to be fit or basically to lose body fat. I think anything in progression and success is going to give you that edge.
The food, I was eating 6-7 times a day. It was just every 2 hours like clockwork. All you think about is what the books tell you. The magazines told me you have to eat to grow. And I think that's really what drove me. I wanted to be successful and I wanted to succeed, build the ultimate physique. I mean, what people don't realize is bodybuilders are more like artists. So we look in the mirror, we use the mirrors to judge how our training is and when we're trying to develop body parts. And I always judged my workouts by how great the pump was. You try to get as much expansion of the muscle as you can, but then you realize you have to feed it in order to you know, get those fibers to repair and of course get the volume of the muscle.
Favorite meal of the day, breakfast, egg whites, mushrooms, cup of oatmeal.
I gotta ask, how do you do this? I mean, you must spend 24 hours a day in the gym.
You know, everyone assumes that, but bodybuilding is a unique sport where it's years and years of training, but actually we only lift weights about 2 hours a day. There's cardiovascular involved, but the diet is the main thing. I eat up to 7 to 10 meals a day, and it has to be very specific to get in tip-top condition. Remember, bodybuilding, and I stress over and over, takes a pattern of a lot of things, but it's mainly working for the pump and doing repetitions. It's not about 1 or 2 or 3, 4 reps. It's about 8 to 12 repetitions, getting constant blood flow to the muscle in order to get that round muscle look.